going to talk about. I'm going to take your knee. Yeah. We're going to talk about gears. All right. So the objective and the aim is so you guys got a good understanding of how the gearbox works, when to use it, and how to use it. Yeah. So you've had some experience of first gear so far. You've had some experience of the association between the accelerator and the clutch, the throttle and the clutch. Yeah. But tell me now, what else have we got? What else do we need to think about when we are changing gear? So let's start with you, Peter. Tell me how many gears we've got on this bike of yours.
5.
Got 5 gears, yeah. So who can remember what we've got from a gearbox point of view? If that's my hand and this is first gear, what does the gearbox look like? So what's the motion?
Down to first.
Down to the first, yeah. Liam? Up to second. Through this gap here, what do we call, what's in this area here?
Neutral.
Neutral, yeah, so it would be a full click to second, yeah?
Up again, third.
Up again, third, up to fourth, up to fifth, and then we want to change down the gearbox now. So what's the process of changing down? So we're in 5th gear now. Peter, talk me through changing down from 5th gear to 4th gear.
Clutch in.
Clutch in.
Push down for 4th.
Yeah.
Gently let the clutch out and use it to accelerator.
Do we let our throttle off first?
Oh yeah, for drop the clutch.
So if we throttle off, clutch in, select the gear, and then what do we do with our clutch?
Feather.
Just let that out nice and gradually, yeah? So the clutch can be brought in quite quickly, can't it? Without much effect. But letting that clutch out in each gear change would be progressive or gradual, depending on what suits you best, yeah? So what about our gear selection? How do we select our gear? How do we know when to change gear, Lee? So so we're trying to match the gear to what? The revs, the speed of the engine. So what about then if we are making a gear selection if we are coming downhill? What gear are we likely to be in? Are we likely to be a high gear or a low gear? And why is that? And so downhill, uphill, what about going uphill? Again, yeah, because the bike performs a lot better in the low gear getting up that hill, isn't it? So when we're changing gear, what about when do we do our braking before we change gear, or do we change gear and then brake? Which way round is that association? So we're coming to slow down, we're coming to a set of traffic lights, yeah? Do we start slowing down on the brakes, or do we start slowing down on the gearbox?
Brakes first.
Brakes first. Eco-friendly.
Yeah.
Let's talk about where we don't change gear. So we're travelling along, maybe we've got some twisty bends, yeah? We're coming into a left-hander, let's say that, Liam, yeah? We're probably travelling too fast, so we want to slow down. Where are we going to make that gear selection? So we've done our braking first, now we're going to change gear. Where are we going to do that? Are we going to do it? Can you tell me where we're going to do it?
We're going to do it before the corner.
Before the corner, so in a straight line, yeah? Before we put any lean angle in. So if we've got lean angle on the bike and we change gear, we've got the bike on, we change gear, what's the problem with that? Why not do it? We could unbalance the bike, couldn't we? We could unstabilise the bike, yeah? So we're talking about, while we're talking about our foot position and changing those gears, where should our feet necessarily be when we're in 5th gear and we're riding along? On the peg, so we're on the peg, right? Whereabouts on the peg? Should we leave it hovering over the lever? Pull it back a little bit. Why are we pulling it back a little bit? So we hit a pothole, we don't crash down the gearbox, yeah? Okay. So, car drivers, you're used to driving along in 5th gear. You can put that clutch in and bang it into 2nd gear, no problem, right? Can you do that on a bike? What would happen if you were doing 60 miles an hour in 5th gear on a 125? Pull the clutch in, went click, 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 all the way down 1st gear, let the clutch out. That wheel would lock up. That wheel would lock up. Where would you end up? Down the road somewhere. That wouldn't be good. So we're changing that gearbox, that sequential gearbox, one gear at a time, aren't we? Yeah? Okay. What about, we've got a passenger on the back, is that going to make any difference to our gear?
Yeah, extra weight on the bike.
extra weight on the bike. So considerations need to be given there to all that extra weight. Road conditions, yeah? Weather conditions even, you know?
Yeah.
So, we're going to get on the bike shortly, and we're going to do an exercise that involves changing gear. Yeah. So we're going to be going round the pad, and we're going to be going round anti-clockwise. Yeah. So that I can see your gear lever. Yeah. And you guys are going to be going round. I want you to change from first gear to second gear. We'll go round in second gear for a little while. Then we're going to use the skills that we've got then to slow the bike down. So accelerator off, clutch in. Back down to first gear, slow it down. Yeah. What's next? Clutch out, throttle back on, yeah. Back up to second gear. Yeah, we'll do that a couple of times. And if we get good at that, we'll probably even get up to third gear eventually. And we'll make some selections between first gear, second gear, third gear, and third back down to second, slowing back down to first. We'll get used to that. Any questions about gears? So like we said, when we're coming up to a set of traffic lights, we could be in, let's say we're in fourth gear, yeah? We can see the lights in the distance are on red, we're about to start, we're going to be stopping. So we start to brake first, yeah? Punch in one gear at a time, through that sequential gearbox, one gear at a time, going down to
one gear at a time, put down, put in one gear at a time.
Absolutely, one gear at a time, yeah. And we can use that process along with our brakes to help us slow the bike down, yeah? And then when we get to the traffic lights, we've got our clutch in, we're in that first gear, bottom of that brake, ready to go. Any more questions about gears? Okay, right, I think we're almost ready to try that out. So, guys, if you want to get on the bikes, let's get them outside of this walking area. And we'll do this one at a time. In fact, what we'll do